Heidi Ho, my peeps. I'm sitting here in the lovely side light of my triple windows, which highlights each and every wrinkle on my turkey neck. Okay, you know how you're really getting old? When you squeeze the wrinkles, they stay squoze. It takes them a while to, like, go back up into your neck. And I'm feeling really pissed about getting old. So, get up, go in the bathroom, and I find the Fat Lady Clothing Catalog, Roamans. I remember, I think my grandmother got Roamans. It's that old. Well, so I decided I'm going to flip through this Roamans catalog. And being inspired by Stephanie at Soft Pink Stardust, I'm going to do a flip it. Only she can't flip it through a Roamans because she's too tiny. But I can. And I'm just going to react. So here we go. Cover. All right, striped shirt, no biggie. Right, everybody can use a striped shirt. Again, here's another winner. Whoa. Plain white shirt, striped shirt. I can live with that. Next page. Okay. I'm digging the, I'm digging that lace trim camisole. That's kind of nice. And the little ripped up jeans and the cardigan. Yeah, I can do that. But then we have this little beauty. I'm not sure what she's wearing. It looks like she's wearing an Afghan off of her great-grandmother's sofa. I mean, can you imagine that on a 250-pound girl? I mean, that is a hell of a lot of fabric. And that's on a small girl. I mean, no way. It's awful. And it is only $53.99 in my size. Yeah. Well, I guess I can understand that. It would take, a Chinese factory 3 days to weave enough cloth to put it on me. Okay, next page. A bunch of like ugly, fuzzy white sweaters. Nah, I don't like them. Okay, here's something that they do that just pisses me off. All right, look at this sweater. It's a perfectly nice cardigan. Only what they did is they slid it up the back as if that's like a design element. It's not. It's just taking a perfectly good sweater and saying, let's see how we can royally screw this up. I know, we'll pretend like it opens in the back and not give it any buttons. Just bad. And for that ugly thing, we would pay $44.99 in my size. Now, these are sale prices. And the marked price is $74.99 for, a mistake. That's horrible. All right, here we have a little cardigan. That's cool, boring, but throw it on because you're cold. All right, next page though. All right, note to Roamans, do not design things that have horizontal chevrons around the hips of a fat woman. Bad, bad move. And for that bad move, we would pay only $53.99. Lord. All right. Okay, now we're coming to one of my personal favorites. This poncho. All right. On me, it would look like I cut a hole in the bench seat cover of my grandfather's 1963 Dodge Trek. Okay, I ripped it off the front seat, cut a hole in it, glued in a zipper, and threw it over my head. That's what it looks like. And for that hideousness, I would only pay, $32.99. That's a steal. Black leggings. Yeah, we live in those, right? That's good. Excuse me. Okay. Nice sweaters. I'm digging the sweaters. I don't like the cutout shoulder thing, especially why would you show that for fall? It doesn't make sense. But then, on the next page, we have a lovely cardigan sweater. Only look what they did to the back of it. It's like 8 inches longer than the front. I mean, that just looks like a factory mistake. That's what that looks like. I mean, I would never wear that. That's horrible. And you sit on that thing, it's going to start to droop and come out of shape. And you're going to want to fling it up between your legs and pin it up like a diaper. I mean, that's just wrong. And for all of that wrongness, you only pay oh, that can't be $29. Yeah, $29. $29. They really want to get rid of these. They knew they'd made a mistake. They weren't sure they were going to be able to sell us. So yeah, let's blow those suckers out. Okay, here's another good one. Plain white shirt. You gotta love the plain white shirt, particularly when it is paired with, and I really like these, little studded denim jeans. Those are pretty cool. I like those. And of course, black blazer. The 80s are back. I like it. That'll do. That'll do, pig. Okay, another nice outfit. Real simple. You know, you can get away with it. I sort of don't like that patch on the knee. That's a little odd. It looks a little odd to me. Next page, whole lot of denim with a little bit of flannel. Don't like the length of the flannel, but I love that denim chambray shirt and jeans idea. But again, it's got all those patches that kind of bother me. Let's see what comes next. Oh, a bunch of nice t-shirts. You know, what's not to love? More jeans, don't even have to show you. Then they're jewel tone corduroy shirts. Roamans has become famous for selling this corduroy shirt. They've been selling it for decades. And sometimes you can get a free t-shirt with it, depending on what they're doing. But this is actually an excellent piece. I've bought several of these over the years of being a fat lady, and I've really liked them. Something else that's wonderful. You gotta love a good flannel shirt. Good cotton flannel shirt, everybody needs one. All right, I'm sort of on the fence with this kind of a thing, these long drapey cardigan things. They can look good or they can look horrible. This I kind of like, but then it's on a thin girl, so who knows what it would look like on me. Probably a Packard cover. Okay, then for all you pervs out there, we've got the bras and underwear. We're just gonna flip on past that. The jammies, you know, there's nothing really to say. Pajamas, just pajamas. Although I do have a pet peeve. Okay, got myself a pet peeve. And my pet peeve is animal prints. Okay, why can't this crap just die? I am so sick of animal prints I could scream. They have got to go away. Animal prints and chevrons. Now, I think chevrons are about dead, but animal prints, they'll pop up their ugly little heads every year. And then they hang around until summer. Horrible. Okay, now we're getting into coats. You know, a nice, simple, dark-colored, serviceable coat. Everybody can use one of those. I'm digging that. Yet again, we've got some quilted, dark colors, simple, goes with everything, jackets and coats. I'm digging that. Shoes, well, you know, the fat girl shoes in this are like shoes anywhere, so there's really nothing exciting to show you in shoes. Now we're getting to the back part where they sell mostly their basics. And again, I'm digging their t-shirts. Their t-shirts, they have different kind of collar details depending on what you're into. Tunic lengths and regular lengths. Lots of different colors. Usually poly cotton blends. Oh no, we are looking at 100% soft combed cotton knit. That's good. I love 100% cotton. I know it doesn't hold its color, it doesn't hold its shape, but it just feels better. Okay. I'm on the fence about this. If you're a curvy girl, you've got a waist, maybe a big butt, big ass, and you're kind of tall, have some boobs, this will look good on you, sort of like the girl it's on. On me, no. That would just look, what would that look like? It would look like somebody put a sweater cover over a champagne bottle. That's what it would look like. Real weird and bad. All right. Fuzzy sweaters, I don't like them, they're boring, but they would look good on just about anybody, or at least they wouldn't look bad, let's put it that way. Nordic detailing, yeah, okay. I like the fact that they put all the detailing right up here and they don't like put it right around your gut or something, which sometimes these people do. Here's a hideous sweater from the 1980s. I mean, why would you buy that? I don't know, it's horrible. Oh, and look at the pleather pants. Look at how wrinkly they are and sort of scary. Just, they're just ugly. They wouldn't look good on anybody. Pleather doesn't look good on anybody. Sweaters in a knit stripe, which look good on everybody. I like those. Those would work. Okay, more pants, no biggie. All right, now here we have an interesting item. This red sweater. It's a chiffon shirt, and you're looking at it and you're saying, yeah, okay, that's all right. That looks kind of good on that girl. But again, she's a skinny girl. Imagine this on me. I don't even know what to. Keep me away from the bullpen. That's all I have to say. Because I would be one dead, gourd, fat chick if I got anywhere near a bull wearing this, especially on a windy day. So no, that won't work. All right, now here's something that's actually very nice. Two things that are nice. I really like this green outfit. Loose tunic length sweater, leggings to match. Same kind of thing in black, only with a lace detailing. That's nice. That would work. And another really nice outfit, like this a lot. Black shirt, long burgundy duster coat thing, leggings to match. That's nice. Just about anybody could look good in that. So I'm okay. That has my stamp of approval. Old lady grandma denims. Yep. You could always do something with that. Here is the Kate shirt, which is their big shirt. Again, a nice wardrobe staple. Anybody could wear that and look decent in it. Okay, now here's a little something that looks bizarre, and I know how it would fit. It would be horrible. Look at this gray sweater. You can see that the armhole, okay, here's the side, and it stops, and then the armhole just comes out. Okay, a couple bad things happen. You lift up your arm, people can see right underneath, right through all the way to the other arm. They can see the girls, they're hanging out, you know. And the other bad thing is when you go to lift your arms, it takes your entire shirt with it. You lift your arms to put something up on the shelf, and pretty soon, you know, your boobs are hanging out underneath the bottom of the shirt. So this is like a really bad design. Bad design. So, you know, here we've got some old lady Alfred Dunner polyester pants. You know, that's all right. That's okay. Those work. More t-shirts, no reason to show you. More t-shirts, nothing really there. Some denim, nothing really there. Okay, here we go. Hard to tell how this thing would hang, but I think for a shark tooth or whatever you call this style, that would work. I kind of like it. I like the color. It looks a little short though in the front. I don't know. It's got a hood. I could do it. That white t-shirt thingy's okay. It's got the open work along the sides. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, you could make that work too. All right, now we have moved on to the waffle knit tunic and t-shirt thing. Looks really great, right? I cannot wear waffle knit. It sits on my skin. If I lean against something for any amount of time and lean up that I've got waffle print, I can feel the waffle digging into my skin. I really don't like waffle print. Okay, now here we have something that's kind of cool. It's kind of nicely shaped and designed denim. Skirt's nice. It has a good shape. The jacket's nice. It has a good shape. You can make that work. Plus it comes in brown, green, stonewashed, black and blue denim, and black denim. So that's all okay. Here's something else that's really a doable outfit. It's that modal white tunic shirt with some black leggings. Again, very doable. The problem with this modal knit is that it's very, very thin. So for winter, it's not going to do you much good. All right, now I'm going to show you one of my favorites. I really like this look. I wouldn't wear the sweater because it does that weird thing at the bottom, but I kind of like this. The gray sweatshirty sweater with the camo leggings. I really like that, but you can see it's got that drop tail that really bothers me. I don't like it. But I'm kind of, you know, I'm kind of digging, like that's a blue and black lace print legging. And that is a kind of a snakeskin sort of legging. I think they're jumping off the whole LuLaRoe thing, coming up with the interesting leggings. Okay, here's something else I kind of like. It's a long tunic length sweatshirt, same length front and back. Yeah, I would wear this all winter. I would wear this. I like it. Comes in good colors. However, on the next page, we have, they're calling it sweatshirt chic, and I think it looks like sweatshirt bib for me because I'm old and drooling. That. I hate that stuff around the shoulders. Okay, I'm big enough and it takes enough fabric to cover me up. Why would I want to add 3 more layers of ruffly fabric just to really draw attention to the fact that it takes, you know, a bolt and a half of fabric to cover my ass, all right? No, would not wear that. And again, we have something else that I hate. I've just talked about this, thermal, not digging it, but I do like the style I would wear. If it were just in a flat weave, I think I would like it better. So there you go. There's my Roamans catalog flip through, and that's how I feel about it, and I'm sticking to it. Bye.